GOP media bias will backfire. GOP media bias will backfire. Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz Network, and I am Laurel. Today's blog or vlog topic is regarding the media bias that's been unhurled and unleashed upon the GOP, the Republican Party, for the 2016 election. Now, we saw the first signs of this, or first, the first really harsh signs or indication of media bias against the GOP for the 2016 election from Fox News. Fox News was the first network to unleash just a huge tub of media bias trash upon the GOP during the first GOP debate when MEGYN Kelly was the moderator. MEGYN Kelly, who is a Fox News host, she's the host of the MEGYN Kelly show on the Fox News network. She is a lawyer, young, attractive, Caucasian woman, and she's also a lawyer. She's very intelligent. She's a really good speaker, but she was the first moderator for the GOP, for the first GOP debate, and she unleashed and unhurled a tub of media bias trash upon Donald Trump's head. She just dumped it out of his trash barrel onto his head. When she asked him a bunch of sexist questions, these questions were intentionally sexist because she was trying to paint him as this anti-women's right, anti-women supporter, person. She wanted him to appear to be as a GOP candidate that hates women or does not respect women as leaders or role models in American society. And of course, that backfired on Fox News. It really did. It put Fox News in a different light because everyone was surprised that someone from Fox News would do that to a GOP candidate. Okay, so that was the first indication or first sign of GOP media bias. Now, let's be clear here. Media bias has been heaped upon the Democrats in the past as well. In the past, we've seen media bias heaped upon President Obama, the Democrats, and I don't want to just make it seem as though, or make it appear as though media bias is only one-sided, because that's not true. We know that media bias, it can hit either party. But for this election, it's extra dirty. For this election, the media bias is extra dirty upon the GOP. And I don't agree with that. I don't think it's right. Now, we American voters, we love a heated election season. We love it over here in the U.S. Now, over there in the UK, maybe they don't like very heated elections, political elections. But over here in the U.S., we love it. So the media benefits greatly by encouraging political parties to fight it out on air. The media benefits greatly via huge sponsorships and donors and advertisements, which pay the networks huge sums of money to use their network for advertising. So the media benefits greatly, profits greatly from media bias, because media bias makes the election more interesting. Who wants a boring political election, especially a presidential election? I mean, who wants to no one's going to pay attention to a boring presidential election in this country. At least I know I won't. However, there's a difference between spicing things up and being biased against a party or a candidate. Now, thus far, we see a lot of media bias being dumped on Donald Trump, because Donald Trump actually is the GOP presidential front runner. He really is. It's not Jeb Bush. It's not Marco Rubio. It's not Rick Santorum. It is not Ben Carson. It's actually the GOP front runner for 2016 presidential ticket. It's Donald Trump, and we expect the front runner to experience a certain level of persecution, a certain level of, scrutiny and criticism and bias. We expect the front runner to experience that. That's just, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory of politics. It's to be expected. It's commonplace. However, when President Obama was running in 2008, he received media bias. He really did. I remember. But I think what's going on with Donald Trump is a bit more dirtier. I think it's a bit more corrupt. It's a bit more calculated. The media in 2008 was not trying to destroy President Obama. They were trying to stop him. They were trying to stop him from running as president, as a black man. That's true. But they were not trying to destroy his character and his credibility as a human being, as a businessman, as a person. No. That's what the media is doing to Donald Trump. And I don't agree with it. The same way, even Hillary Clinton is not getting that kind of scrutiny and that kind of bias. She's getting dumped on because of Benghazi, which was not her fault, even though she was Secretary of State, and she said she takes responsibility for that. But we know that wasn't all her. We know that. We know that she didn't. We know that. But even she's being treated less horribly than Donald Trump. I repeat, even Hillary Clinton is being treated less horribly than Donald Trump. So there's a bias out there against Donald Trump because the GOP establishment doesn't want Trump. They want Jeb Bush. They want Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush is an establishment man. He's beloved by the GOP establishment. Jeb Bush is even beloved by many of the Democrat leaders who are a part of the establishment. There are many Democrat leaders who are also a part of the establishment. They too love Jeb Bush. They don't want someone that's going to make changes. Believe it or not, there are many Democrat leaders who do not want Hillary Clinton to be the Democrat Party 2016 presidential nominee. You'd be surprised to know how many Democrat key leaders secretly don't want Hillary Clinton to be the party nominee. Why? 2 reasons. She's a woman, and number 2, they know that she is not going to mistreat black people. That's why they don't want her to be the party nominee. But anyway, Donald Trump, I don't believe is racist either. But Donald Trump, see, he's not a politician. He's not a career politician. He's a businessman. He's an expert businessman. A businessman who knows what to do to fix our economy. A businessman who knows how to negotiate. He can negotiate his way out of a sealed coffin. And he's not a part of the establishment. He can't be bought and sold. But he'll be great for this country. Just like Hillary would be. I believe Hillary would be great for this country as well. But Hillary's not experiencing the media bias that Donald Trump is. But I will say this right here. Attention mainstream media who is dumping trash upon Donald Trump's head. Your media bias is going to backfire. It's going to backfire. You know why? Because President Obama is not going to always be in that White House. And right now, you don't know who's going to win this race. You don't know if it's going to be Hillary Clinton or if it's going to be Donald Trump. And if it's Donald Trump, you're going to pay. So media bias, especially CNN, and some people at Fox News, and some people at MSNBC, I would suggest that you reconsider or rethink your tactics. Rethink your propaganda strategy. Networks, rethink your propaganda strategies. Rethink how you're dumping trash upon Donald Trump's head. The man is a businessman and he knows everyone. And he has good relationships. He has great relationships with many people all over this world who have a lot of money. So, networks, beware. You're conducting media bias against the GOP at your own risk. Because right now, you don't know who's going to win the 2016 election. You don't know if it's going to be Hillary or Donald Trump. So enter the realm of media bias and trashy journalism at your own risk. But beware, because it may just bite you in the butt. And your network may come to an end after this election is over. Once again, GOP media bias will backfire. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz. My name is Laurel. God bless you and goodbye.